Well, for all this, I'm joined now on the line from New York by Anna Altchek, who is a trending business and tech reporter. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. So just tell us more about this so-called de minimis exemption and the significance of this move by President Trump, because it sounds like the trade war between the US and China seems further than ever from being resolved.
Yeah, it's definitely in a tricky spot right now. Basically, this exemption allowed for goods shipments of under $800 to be imported to the US without any import taxes or levies. And so that allowed for, big brands like Shein and Temu to continue to deliver, those low prices to customers, and they were not subject to the tariffs that, other industries have to deal with. So getting rid of this will really impact those companies, certainly. But yeah, I mean, it's basically lower cost goods being shipped to the US. All of those things will now have a tariff on it. So it's getting rid of an exemption that previously helped those companies. And we'll see how it plays out, if prices are raised. I know Shein has already said that they plan to raise prices. They said starting April 25th, and it looks like they've started to do so. So we will see, how that impacts, customers buying things from those companies and how things play out.
And just give us a sense of the scale of the number of companies that are likely to be affected by this.
Yeah, I mean, basically any companies that are buying from China, American companies that are buying from China, a lot of small businesses are, buying lower cost goods that you might not even think about, like, a restaurant, a small business might be buying some of its appliances from China. So things like that will all get more expensive. I know that the CEO of Flexport, which is which deals with these kinds of things, has said that the new tariff will impact 80% of businesses that rely on Chinese shipments could go out of business, and it will affect millions of employees. And so we'll see, how things will play out, if this will actually stay in place. But basically anyone relying on, cheap, low cost goods from China, they're going to see a change.
And I mean, this is all part of the broader issue of the trade war between China and the US. Are there any talks taking place to try and resolve that, or is neither side blinking, if you like?
There have been some reports of some talks, in the last few days taking place. But I think, Trump has made a statement a little bit ago, basically saying that the tariffs aren't going to get much higher, and he doesn't plan to keep them in place forever. He said, they will go down significantly from where they are right now. And so we'll see how things play out. Obviously, the administration has said that they use this as a negotiation tactic. And, the idea is to come to some kind of compromise. And so we'll see exactly what happens. I know the intent behind this particular exemption with getting rid of it was, to help reduce the amount of opioids that are coming into the U.S. from China, and also to, make it more competitive for American businesses who have been competing against really low cost goods coming from China. So that was the goal. But we'll see what kind of talks come from this, and, if the exemption is put back into place. But that's kind of where things are right now.
And I understand that these low value packages coming from China accounted for more than 90% of all the cargo entering the US last year. That suggests that this will be hugely disruptive for both customers and retailers who've been making the most of this exemption.
Yeah, that's right. And so I think, yeah, this is definitely going to impact, more people, especially, the customers who are ordering from Shein and Temu, who aren't maybe necessarily worried about, bigger purchases. This is something that would hit their wallet directly if they rely on those brands. And like I said, small businesses who are relying on appliances, things like that, they will also be impacted. So Trump has said that he doesn't plan for these type of tariffs to stay in place long term. But exactly how long it will last is certainly unclear as of now. But it seems like the administration is not going to, enact these kind of tariffs with the plan for them to last forever. So hopefully it won't be 4 years of this. But yeah, as of right now, these are certainly extremely high tariffs that will impact a wide range of Americans and American businesses.
And just finally, at this point, I mean, would you say that the trade war between the world's two biggest economies has got worse?
I would say that it's definitely heightened right now. I mean, it's worse than we've seen, prior to the new administration coming in, to the tariffs taking place. So I would definitely say that things are, in hot water right now. Tariffs are being talked about all the time by all kinds of people, on the American side, from businesses, from people, looking at the markets, from customers. So it's definitely a hot topic. And these are the highest tariffs we've seen. So definitely, I'd say the trade war is, it's in hot water right now.
Anna, thank you very much indeed. We do appreciate your taking the time to talk to us. Anna Altchek is a trending business and tech reporter with Business Insider, and she was talking to me on the line from New York.